As you guys know, Cryptic has released a bundle, or at least a carrier bundle that I'm really fond of, and today we are going to do a review about the Jem'Hadar version of that bundle. Guys, just a heads up, my awesome channel now accepts channel subscriptions. As always, it's never a must. You can always enjoy the channel's content for free, but you could help my channel out a lot by getting a paid subscription. Link and info in the description. Now let's get back to the video. Now, like I mentioned, the Jem'Hadar version of the bundle of the carrier, or at least the science carrier bundle, is going to be next. Now, I have to say that I'm really really happy with the other carrier, the one that I have currently. This one, the Cation Sparrow. Really liked it. Really fun, fun ship, but that's just my opinion. Obviously, I highly recommend you guys watching the video that I made about this, the review, and see if it is something that you might like or might not like. And the same deal is going to go with the Jem'Hadar, the official name, Jem'Hadar Vanguard support carrier. Now, it is this beast of a looking ship. I'm really excited because this is very menacing looking, like scared. You really don't want to have this ship, coming across this ship in like some dark corner of the galaxy, because you are definitely going to have bad. Oh, this is how it looks on the underneath. Nice. Oh, I wonder what this is. That's cool. Oh, that's some really cool. Okay, I want to see this thing in space already. So this is how it looks from the bottom up. A little bit of a side, and also, or this is side, but then underneath and side upstairs, the upper part. Okay, so okay. Information right here. The Jem'Hadar Vanguard support carrier is a powerful new addition to the Dominion fleet, designed to support any kind of operation, with the traditional Dominion focus on warfare. This carrier features substantial hangar bay space. And it's capable of launching a wide range of carrier pets. In addition, it additionally features a powerful defensive system. Victory is life, but victory is more easily achieved with fewer losses. As with the other ship in the Vanguard line, this starship features a pair of Vanguard wingmen that accompany the ship into battle. Now, that is something that I do want to mention. In Star Trek Online, the Jem'Hadar never fly alone, so they're basically accompanied like with a squadron. Now, I don't know if that's really the case in Star Trek canon, but in Star Trek Online, this is the way that they made these Jem'Hadar ships. So they're always accompanied by two hangar pets at default, without being a carrier. So in addition to the pets that this thing is going to have, it's also going to have two wingmen, and the mechanics of that is really interesting, and I'm going to definitely show you later on. If you have not played with the Jem'Hadar character, I highly recommend watching the video later on, because I'm definitely going to showcase the wingman as well. The Vanguard support carrier features a Lieutenant Commander Universal / Command Bridge Officer seat. This starship additionally comes with the console Universal High Energy Communication Network. When activated, this console sends a massive burst of sensor and targeting data outwards, ranking all of your pets and disorienting all nearby enemy starship. As it remains active, it will continue to enhance the communication network of yourselves and nearby allies, granting significant bonus to ship combat capabilities. Now, I did showcase this as a feature, as a universal console, as a clicky, as an activatable clicky. It has some really nice. It has some really nice animation, nice visuals to it. This increased network also aids in gaining enhanced targeting locks on nearby foes, making them more vulnerable to the incoming damage. This console additionally provides a passive boost to auxiliary powers, Starship structural integrity, and it can be equipped in any console slot in any Starship that you own. Upon reaching level 5 in the Vanguard support carrier Starship Mastery, you will unlock the relaunch and repair Starship trait. While this trait is slotted, whenever you activate a carrier launch ability, the cooldown of your captain abilities will be reduced, and you and your carrier pets will receive substantial boost to hull regeneration. Now, I already unlocked this one on this, the Sparrow, so it's basically this thing, and I won't be able to unlock it twice. These things do not stack as trait goes, but it's kind of nice, especially if you're just, unlocking it for one particular character. Okay, so the Vanguard support carrier Tier 6 has one hangar bay equipped with a squadron of Jem'Hadar fighters. These fighter pets are equipped with Polaron pulse cannon, Polaron beam arrays. Its other hangar bay is equipped with Jem'Hadar support frigates. These powerful frigate pets are equipped with Polaron beam arrays, a photon torpedo launcher. I can use scattering field, beam fired will, polarized hull, viral matrix, and transfer shield strength. Now, this is also only available to Starfleet and Starfleet Aligned? Really? I thought if you made a Jem'Hadar character, you can also go with the Klingon one. Or Klingon Legions. Huh? That's weird. So this is bound to the Federation. So Starfleet and Starfleet Aligned. So if you have a Jem'Hadar that's Klingon aligned, you can't use this? That's weird. Okay, well, it is what it is. That's what it says right here. Rank required, must complete the tutorial. Hull strength 1.25, shield modifier 1.3. Now, I do want to say that all of these ships that were in the bundle, you can get the better version of these things through the fleet. The fleet variant, and the fleet variant is going to get 10% increasement in health, hull strength, and also 10% increasement in shield modifier. In addition, it's also going to get a extra console slot. You know what? Let me show you guys. Now, there was a person that was asking in Discord, how do you buy these fleet ships, or at least the better version of the Zen store item, the bundles, the carrier, the support carriers. So what you do is you go over here to acquire ships. This is basically where you change ships and all that. Get a new starship, and then select the ones that you are in need of getting. I want the last one. So you have the fleet variant right here. So the fleet variant is obviously going to get a little bit better in statistics. Can I also grab the Zen store? I can. Okay, cool. So we can definitely showcase the numbers between them. So the hull strength of the normal Zen items is 125. And this thing is going to have... I'm looking, here we go. A shield modifier 1.43, where's the hull strength? Okay. Base hull, so it's an increasement. It doesn't say statistically, but it is an increasement, okay. And shield modifier 1.3, and this one has a 1.43, so basically one, or at least 10%. Have been increased in here. So I highly recommend, if you're going for the, going to use this thing, for the rest of your, playable time that you're going to be doing endeavors in Star Trek Online, what have you, get the fleet version, because those are definitely better, because it's also going to get a engineering console slot in addition to the normal bridge officer, or at least the console wise. Okay, so moving on. 3 weapons on the front, 3 weapons on the aft, 4 device slots. The C store or Zen store item, Zen store version of this particular ship has a console modification of 3 tactical, 3 engineering, and 4 science. Now, like I mentioned, if you're going for the fleet variant, you're going to get an extra engineering console slot right there. base turn rate of 5 degrees per second. The fleet variant is also the same. Impulse modifier 0.15, inertia 20. Subsystem targeting, if you guys are still using that, subsystem targeting is where you can actually target your enemy's engine, shields, weapon, and all that good stuff. Base, it's going to get plus 10 in shield power and also plus 10 in aux power. Can load dual cannons and also dual heavy cannons, even though I do not recommend you guys using dual heavy or any kind of cannons on a carrier, due to the fact that it has a very low targeting turn rate, so you can't target your enemy real quickly. You can't point your ship that fast. What next? The Vanguard, the wingman ship mechanics. I'm going to show you guys later on. The universal high energy communication network, 2 hangar bays. One hangar bay is loaded with the Jem'Hadar squadron, and the other one is with the support frigates. This ship is going to get the Starship ability package carrier, quick deployment armored hull, reactive shield technology, advanced system shield systems, and the unlockable Starship trait, relaunch and repair. Now this thing is like grayed out, so I can't buy it because I have reached the maximum number of Starship allowed, so I have to discard this current Starship, but it doesn't matter because I can claim another one on the Zen store. So I'll have to do all of that, and I'll be right back with you guys. Customization right here. This thing, I thought in through the pictures that they released, I thought this thing was like, you know, like these wings were like upwards or like that. But this thing is like flat out, just like those bombers that they used. Those like high altitude bombers that the USA have. Wow. Okay, this is this is actually more interesting now. Okay, so I can't zoom in more than this. So you got the left side, right side, the top, front, rear, back, or bottom, rear and bottom view. Okay, so only one template, the normal standard Jem'Hadar bridge. There is nothing changed in the way the Jem'Hadar flies. Oh, I love the glow up here. That is so nice. It actually works like this, you know, underneath as well. If you're like, you know, 180 degrees upwards. It also works like that. That is so cool. But obviously it is meant to be like this. There are different window types. What is this? What is this? We got type 1. I'm going to go over type 1 and 2 so you guys can focus on the windows and see the differences between them. So we got type 2 and 3 right there. And then type 3 and 4 right here. And also type 4 and 5. The differences between them, I don't know. It's just different colors, I guess. Those are different. Those are the different options that we are getting. Okay, so we do have some different options for the material types that we're going to be able to play around with when you are going to customize this beautiful looking ship. So we got type 1. Wow, that has made the ship worse. And this ship is not looking good. Kind of looks like it's like hollow. That's not good. All right, moving on to number 2. Oh, that's not good at all. Please, if you buy this ship, don't fly it like this. Type 3. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Now this is not menacing looking. This is more friendly somehow. I got the vibe that this ship is like more friendly the way it is painted like this. That is weird. 4. Okay. Very nice options over here. We got 5. And we got somebody PMing me. That's basically the doorbell that we are using in space, or at least not in space, for chat. If that's you, I do apologize for not responding, but I'm doing a recording right now, and it's that is going to take a little bit of my time. Okay, so that's 5. This is 6. Wow, 6 is so bad. Oh my god, that is just worse. We got 7. Ooh, oh my god, I love it. I love the blue. I love the blue reflection. Oh, this blue reflection is so good. I wish it wasn't that darker though. These things are just too much darkness. Oh, that is good. I like it. And I believe 8 is the one that we, you know, out of the box experience comes with, equipped it on default. Now there is also a upgraded version. Not into the upgraded version, to be honest. Okay. Not into this. Maybe the veteran. No. Well, I mean, I do enjoy the blue reflection right there. I'm not into this yellow greenish glow right here on the wings. So I'm going to leave it at default, and that's how I'm going to fly it. Now, you guys, for those that are experienced players, you guys are seeing these yellow strikes from the engines. Those are basically because I put the engines that I'm going to upgrade this particular ship with. I already put it on. So that's why you guys are seeing those yellow stripings over there. Now, let's see. We have different patterns. There are no unique patterns or any kind. So just like the standard stuff. And I'm selecting a couple of them at random just to showcase the options that we have. And I'm going to change the color right here. So bright red. Did anything change? Maybe this striping over here. I'm not seeing anything change. What about the other one? Are you guys seeing any changes? I'm not seeing any changes. That could be just me though. But anyway, I'm going to go with the out of the box experience. I'm going to cancel all of the changes, and we are going to head into space, see how big this ship is compared to the triangle ship, the Dorito, the Lucari science ship. So I'll be right back. So we are in space. You guys can see that this thing is a beast. A beast, I tell you. Look at this thing. I'm so happy when I was flying this thing all the way here. This thing, like the other Cation Aspero support carrier, if memory serves me correctly, that's the correct name of that thing. These carriers are majestic, starships, because they move very slowly and they're like, look at me, I'm the badass ship in the game. And those are just, I really like them. But anyway, comparison with the Dorito ship over there. Look at how tiny, how small this thing is. So it's like 1, 2, 3, maybe like 4 times bigger than this in length. In width, I'm not even going to go there. In height, it's not that big, to be honest. In height, it's not that big as well, because this is like a flat looking ship. But look at this thing. This thing is beautiful. I love it. I really, really love this thing. I don't know what this thing is and what the functionality is going to be. I'm going to let that be like some kind of speculation for you guys to go around in the comment section telling me what it is. Probably is going to have some official name to it that I currently don't know. But then again, that's why I have you guys. You guys are more technical about it than I am. Now you guys do see a little bit of like Borg stuff over here. That's because I have the universal console equipped, and let me just show you guys what I mean. I have this thing, the simulated module. This thing also has visuals. So let me disable the visuals. There, it's gone. So this is out of the box. This is how it looks like in its full glory, and this is how it turns. Even though I am currently using a couple of like consoles that I might enhance the turning rate of this thing, but the base turn rate was what was it, like 5, 6? degrees per second. So it is very small, and you guys can see it is taking a lot of time to do a 180 degree and to do a full circle we'll basically need to wait a couple of more minutes for this thing. Okay, so let me just stop this thing. So room for 3 weapons on the front, 3 on the aft, 4 device slots, the normal layout in your gear, deflection, warp, shield, and engines, all that good stuff. Like I mentioned, the engineering console from the Zen Store item has only 3. The fleet variant is going to get a 4th console slot. The rest is going to remain the same. So you're going to get 4 consoles for science, 3 for tactical, 2 hangar bays, and Starship Mastery is going to be 43. I believe that's 40. I think I have something that is aiding in retirement. Anyway, oh, maybe it's this. It's the trait. I think it's the trait. So it should be like 40% recharge time reduction for launching carrier pet crafts, and also 50% to rank up experience of all of your pet crafts. And that has going to be like whenever you're going to launch fighters, this one and that one. Let me just show you guys that already. These guys have like stars. Those are basically their levels. Level 1 all the way to level 5. Obviously, 1 being the lowest, 5 being the highest. Level 2 is going to get an increase in maximum hit points is in health, so 10%. Level 3, next amount of shield regeneration every 6 seconds, or 5%, or end 5% shield resistance. Level 4 is going to enhance 10% of your shield hit points, an increasement in that, and the unlockable Starship trait when you're going to unlock it, when you're going to level this thing all the way to a mastery level 5, relaunch and repair. To self, minus 5% recharge time on captain abilities, and also 25% health regeneration to self and carrier pets. What else? Bridge officer seating. Now, I went through this, or at least the way that I thought, or at least the way that I think, about the layout right here with 4 bridge officers. You are missing a 5th bridge officer, including his or her trait. So you are losing that. But as a positive, you are definitely getting a 3rd ability over here instead of an ensign ability. And by 3rd ability, I do mean a lieutenant commander ability right here. So there is a downside, and there is also a positive side on having 4 bridge officers that are active instead of 5. But anyways, these are the bridge officers. You have a lieutenant commander engineering station right here. You have a lieutenant, a lieutenant commander universal / command station. So you have like the specialization command. You have a lieutenant commander tactical station, and obviously this is science heavy. It is a science ship. It is a support carrier, so it should support the battlefield. You have a commander science station with all of the good stuff that you can have right there. Now, I do recommend that you guys do not follow this build, as I really don't have any thought gone into this thing right here. Now, I want to show you guys the Admiralty card, so give me 2 seconds. So this is the Admiralty card. We have 2 stars in its rarity, 26 points in engineering, 26 in tactical, and 55 in science, with 18 hours in cooldown, and special ability minus 25% in maintenance per science ship that you have equipped it in the same project. Definitely highly recommend you guys, looking at these numbers, because those are going to be able to help you get better outcome over here. Success and critical chance, those are basically the ones that you kind of need to have. So the wingman mechanics are these two. Currently, they're not here because I'm in a social zone, and not to clutter up the social zone, they basically have disabled this. But when I'm going to go in a patrol mission, when I'm going to be in combat, you guys are going to see 2 extra pets that are going to be able to help me in combat. And those are going to have different abilities. Now, hopefully, I'm going to be able to grab them right here. Oh, here we go. So they are structural reinforcement maneuver alpha and beta, because these are designated alpha wingmen and beta wingmen, and there are a couple of other ones that I basically scrolled through that I'm going to show you guys when I'm going to be in combat. But that's going to be later. Now I'm going to level this thing all the way up, even though I kind of don't need to because I already have the trait unlocked. Why is it gone? The trait is gone. Relaunch. So that should be where the air lives. Where does the air live? Here we go. This is the trait relaunch and repair. Now I have this unlocked because I unlocked it on the Cassian Sparrow support carrier. It's basically the same trait, so I don't have to level this thing up. I can basically just go into a combat and showcase this ship. But I do want to mention one thing, that these hangar bays are equipped with the first, or at least the first tier of these pets. Now I'm going to name them tiers because these are basically the first version of them. There are better ones from the dilithium store. Go over here, hangar pets. And there should be fighter squadron. Which one is the other one? This one is a Jem'Hadar support frigate. So it should be Jem'Hadar right here, support frigate and fighter squadron, and also fighters. Now these two are totally different. If you buy this one, you're just going to get one of them, or at least 2 of them. But this thing is an entire squadron, and an entire squadron is, a set of 5. So in each, these things are going to be a set of 5. So you have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 on one hangar bay. If I activate all of them, so that's 5 over there, 5 over there, that's 15 over there, and I also have 15 out. So these are like, very, very dangerous. Now I also have this guy over here, and I can also summon another one right there. That are basically 2 of these things out there. Now, like I mentioned, these guys are the ones that comes with the ship. These are basically the lower level. I do highly recommend you guys, if you're going to use the carrier, there are better ones on the fleet starbase. Go grab those. Those are the elite, and I can show you how the elite looks like. These are basically just like the elite, but these are from the Cassian carrier, so these have definitely more abilities and better weapons, or at least more weapons. So highly recommend grabbing those. Now I don't have to level this thing up, but I am going to set up all of my traits, so I'll be right back, and then we can start doing the combat section of this video. I just finished setting up everything on a keybind. Now these are the abilities that I'm going to use. Like I mentioned, don't use this as a build. There is no real thought going into this, but I do want to mention this because I just saw it. These are basically the controls for your alpha and your beta wingman, basically. So you have the option to give them separately a command. So basically target friend and self, and then instruct the alpha wingman to follow the target to the target within 2 kilometers. You're going to get shield resistance and also hit points. So this is basically just like support for the current target. There is also a divergent shielding maneuver that's basically saying right here, instruct the alpha or beta wingman, there are basically 2 of them, to follow the target. And while alpha wingman is in 2 kilometers, you're going to get shield resistance and also an X amount of all shield each seconds, and also basically just give them the option to attack the one that you are basically have targeted. If it is an enemy, obviously, if it's an ally, it's not going to target your enemy, or at least your target that you have there. But I do want to mention also one thing. You can also link up these guys. So there is currently, this one is currently linked. There is that chain over there icon, and if you click it, now it is active. If you click it again, it is not active, and you can also do it with a hotbar right here. So everything is now linked up, and you can basically unlink them, so you can send them out individually, assist that guy, or basically just, you know, try to engage the current target that we are currently have selected. So all of them are linked right now, and there is an icon over here, A and B. I don't know if you guys can see it. It is basically very small as an icon, but they're basically, whenever you're going to click one of these two, all of the commands are going to go towards the same, or at least to both wingmen. So basically assist, and then basically kill the enemy, or at least the current enemy that you have targeted. But enough talking, let me go into a patrol, and we're going to do Urgala. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, click. Now hopefully it's not going to bug out, because yesterday when I was doing this review for the other ship, the pets weren't spawning in. Now, as you guys just saw, 2 wingmen beside my ship. There is an alpha and there is a beta, but it's like inside my ship. Let me just move a little bit so you guys can see it's underneath. There it goes. Alpha over here, beta over here. Those are the wingmen. Those are always going to be here, and whenever they are going to be destroyed, they basically, it's going to be like maybe like 10 seconds, 20 seconds, and they're basically going to respawn. There, that guy just used... I did not know that they have this as ability. Wow. So they're doing like... I'm going to chain them up. So you have offensive, defensive, and basically, or at least hull healing defensively and shield healing defensively towards your current enemy. And these guys are just, you know, going down to that carrier. Look at that. He's using scatterboard like forever. Oh, let me just target them both there. Now, what happens in Star Trek Online, this is the mechanics that they are using. Whenever you're going to issue... Hold on a second. Whenever you're going to issue a command, it doesn't matter where your wingmans are going to be. They're basically going to warp in again and going to do the command that you are giving to them. And you guys just saw the wingman basically just warped out, because these are basically the wingmen that are just going to follow me around and not going to do anything. Okay, so let's continue. No, you know what? Let me just spawn in my pets. And man, this thing is very, very majestic. Look at how it is turning. It's like taking its time. I love it. All right, I think we are here. I believe here is the spawn point that the enemy is going to beam in. Now I can actually show you guys this. This is the Universal Console, the High Energy Communication Network. These are the visuals of that thing. So it basically gives out like a radar animation, and everybody that's in here is going to get 1+1 rank. So everybody got a rank already. These are like level 1. Okay, so it does not give +1 to newcomers, only the one that were there as well. And also it's going to debuff the enemy, and it's going to make you a little bit better. Now I'm in combat. Here we go. Here we go.
Looks like our fight got them to notice us. Let's go over and ask if they're far.
Now I am, like I said, I am doing key bindings. But oh my god, look at how many beams are firing, how many numbers you guys are watching going up. That is not all me. Those are basically all of the pets that are doing damage versus these guys. Now I do highly recommend, if you guys using carriers, to utilize these commands. You can also link them up or utilize them individually. You can have one to assist, intercept like high yield torpedoes and that good stuff, and also recall to get your pets basically in your hangar bay as well. So basically like recall them for emergency repairs or something like that if you are valuing the the level of that particular hangar bay. So it is doing its thing. It is crazy how fast these things are doing their thing. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to activate some of my universal consoles that I have equipped it right here, and that is to tractor beam everybody, call in some Klingons, do a VA thingy, a couple of mycelial, summon a heavy attack craft, that's also another pet. Have this one, have that one, and also Iron Storm Generator.
We do what we want, where we want.
Now everybody is dead. Everybody that was here is dead. We have a couple of mycelial, small mycelial nebulas over there, whatever they're called, rifts. Look, I'm not firing at all. These guys are doing all of the work. So I wanted to say that it is highly recommended that whenever you're going to use pets, make sure you have a target, because that is basically telling them like, hey, attack my target or assist and do that good stuff towards the target. Can also reinforce the squadrons over there. That's also good stuff. Dead. Now, as you guys know, I'm going to show you anyway, but my skills and abilities are basically set to 0. I don't have any, and this ship is doing so much damage. It's like crazy. Now, as you guys know, I don't really care about DPS. I'm not really into like, number crunching, what works and what doesn't work. As long as the enemy is dying and I'm having fun, that's, what matters to me. And as you guys see, this thing is fun to fly. Look at this. It's doing good. It's taking the enemy. Oh my god, look at how many beams and stuff is going on at the same time. Oh man, it's so good, so good. And you can also tell these guys to attack that target, and they basically are going to kill off that target. And obviously there is a little bit of a cooldown in the options that you have selected. Look, this thing is done for in like 2 seconds. That's very short. I'm also going to give you another run of this patrol. Let me depart this system and do another patrol, because this was like really fast going by. Maybe that's like not even 5 minutes of actual gameplay, because everything was dying so fast. So another patrol. What shall we do? We just did. I don't want to do Briar Patch. Let's do the Ferengi one. Madrin is, I believe, the guy's name. The one that we have to rescue over and over again, because he gets into the same predicament.
Looks like.
Alright, so I'm going to link these guys. I'm going to get my pets out. And do remember, these pets are the one that came with the ship. So these are not something that I would recommend. I would definitely recommend the fleet version. But these guys also have the option to heal your hull and heal your shields, if that's going to be something that you want to have. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Using gravity well. Now, I am using a couple of abilities, but these are not the abilities that where this ship actually shines through. This is not... I'm not doing this ship any justice by flying it like this, but I do want to give you guys a out-of-the-box experience because I really don't want to praise this ship too much, or not enough. But this is how it goes, and look, my shields are a little bit less, so I'm going to ask them to help out with the shields. Oh, maybe, no, you know what, with the hull. Nope, hull is already up. Shields. So I'm targeting myself. And okay, no enemies around. Enemies are dying too quickly.
Well, there's the
Okay, going over here. You got the Breen. Oh, I like it. Like it. Now you guys can see gravity well of mine is not doing really good because they basically can fly out of there. Now if they basically remove a little bit of my shields or my hull. Okay, a little bit of hull healing. Here we go. 3, 2, no. Okay, shield healing. 3, 2, 1. Click. And they should help out with shields. Nope, I didn't click it. The enemy was gone. I clicked, but then I didn't click. Okay, so this is not the fun part of this ship. If you have to move or you have to be somewhere, this is basically going to take a little bit longer than normally. But engaging tractor beam, slowing down. Okay, we got this guy in our tractor beam, even though he's flying on his own. Okay, we got combat. Okay, let's grab that one and then tell them to attack. And they're basically going to use scatter volley to everybody in that vicinity. Now I do want them to take out my hull a little bit. Can I aggro these guys? Look, all of the aggro that's happening right now, all of the pets are doing most of the work. I'm not actually doing anything. Okay, my hull is a little... Nope. I wanted to... Now they basically lower my hull a little bit so I can do some damage. Even warp core breaches, I'm immune to those. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, heal me. And they did nothing. They didn't heal me. Was I not having myself targeted? That could be it. Anyway, we're gonna do this one. Target myself and then heal. Let's see if they heal me. Okay, they do heal me. Look at that. He's basically transferring his shield and is also trying to heal me with what's he using? Structural reinforcement or something like that. So as you guys see, let me just grab everything again and see how fast these guys are going to die, including this one. You guys probably can't see anything because I'm not seeing anything. You guys are only seeing numbers going up. That's about it. Oh man, these things are so much fun. These things are so cool. Beautiful, beautiful. I have no other, nothing else to say about these ships. These ships are, for me personally, a personal opinion over here, these are very, very, very good. Definitely worth the 8K that I bought the pack for. There's a nice screenshot right there. Anyway, guys, that's the review of the Jem'Hadar version. Obviously, I'm going to do the Klingon and the Romulan next, so I hope to see you guys on those videos as well. Take care. Later.